with open hearts and open minds. First United Methodist Church in Pueblo, Colorado presents Hope and Coffee with Pastor Hugo Venegas.
Hi, welcome to Hope and Coffee. It is Monday. We have another week of focusing on Advent. Last week we talked about hope, the candle of hope. Today we're going to talk about the candle of love. Traditionally, you talk about the candle of love the third week, but we're just going to be weird and we're just going to talk about love the second week. So as we discuss love and as we meditate on the love of God, I want us to reflect back in Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, where it says, "For unto us a child has been born, a child has been given. His name is mighty God." Yet last week we talked about Wonderful Counselor, that he whispers hope into our lives. And mighty God means that he is the mighty God of what? Mighty God of what? Some people would say, well, he's mighty in power. Yes. Some people would say, well, he's a mighty creator. I mean, he spoke the universe into being. He weaved creation. He created the earth and the sea, and he separated them. He created the species of the birds and the wild beasts and the flowers and the fruit. And he created the mountains and the valleys. Oh, that is a mighty God. Yes. What else? Some of you would say, well, he's mighty because he's wise. He's all-knowing. But when we talk about the might of God, we also have to realize he is mighty because of his ability to love us, of his commitment to love us no matter what. And that when we open our hearts to the love of God, we experience his might. The love of God transforms us. The love of God permeates. The love of God sustains. And that's why we are reminded that Christmas is not just about gifts, the material gifts, but it's about the awesome gift of a mighty God who loves in incredible and powerful ways. So I want you to think about two things. And these are spontaneous notes. I write them down. And then I say, okay, I'm just going to throw some ideas out so that we can reflect on love. Now, the origin of love is in God's supreme creative power. That he created the universe out of love. When he created everything in Genesis 1, he looked at it and he said it was good. So it is good for God to love us. It is good for God to reach out to us. It is good for God to embrace us in his love. And love is so big, and that's why it says he's mighty God. He's mighty God because love makes us so big. Love makes us so amazingly and incredibly held and sustained. So when we talk about God's love, I want you to think about two things. That love is what makes us bigger. Love is what elevates us to a higher potential in our lives. And you know, with little children, when little children are loved, they are more confident. When little kids are loved, they can venture out and be who they are. Whenever psychologists tells us that whenever there is continuity and the foundation of love, children can prosper. Children can grow. Children can reach their potential because it is love that inspires us to be better. So as you think about Advent this season, I want you to think about God's love making you better. I want you to think about, how can I be a better person this Christmas? How can I be a better spouse? How can I be a better grandparent? How can I be a better aunt, an uncle? It's always possible to be better through love. Love is what inspires us. Love is what makes our passion grand. Love is what makes us step on the stage and to say, here I am, to love. not to be a show off. Here I am to love, and I am because he is mighty God who has come to love me. So here is the quote that I want to share with you. It's from William Shakespeare. He says, "Love all, trust a few, do wrong to no one." And I look at this little quote and I read it backwards. Do wrong to no one. That is good. Charles and John Wesley used to say to us, do no harm. Do no harm. Do not go around creating harm in the lives of people. Do not go around sowing the seeds of negative energy in people. Then he says, trust a few. I can relate to that. We all can't trust everyone. Are there little secrets that you have shared with friends and then you saw it published on social media? Yeah, we can't trust everyone. Trust a few. I think that's wise. But Shakespeare realizes that when it comes to love, we have to love all. Let me read the quote again. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to no one. So why is God mighty? Because he loves all. He loves the addicted. He loves the inflicted. He loves the lonely. He loves the sinner. He loves the criminal. He loves the egotistical. He loves the rich. He loves the famous. He loves the poor. He loves the immigrant. He loves, and keeps on loving. He loves all. And if we are to reflect the image of God, then one way that we can reflect that image is to have a commitment to love all people. This is Hugo Venegas. Go out and love everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on Hope and Coffee. Have a beautiful and marvelous day.
Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed our inspirational Bible study, like or subscribe below. Join us for worship online or in person. You can visit us at firstumcpueblo.org, or you can come by at 310 West 11th Street, Pueblo, Colorado 81003. Give us a call, 719-544-1917, and join us again tomorrow for another inspirational Bible study. We'll see you soon.